Hello there. This is King Hugo of Valyria with you once again for our Gaul Let's Play. We return to the wonderful land of Europe, where we can see the Romans do not have a force powerful enough to challenge us. Well, not yet. There's that Senate army that's somewhere, but I doubt that they'll strike us, because the Senate really doesn't do much, besides, protect Rome. I'm continuing to manufacture troops in Mediolanum, and well, there aren't too many people here because I killed them all. Too bad. And how's Batavium looking? I should probably make it so that I can recruit swordsmen here. Over here, stuff. What should I do? I have 2 units of war dogs. I'll build a few more. I want war dogs to back my army quite well. Here, they're doing well. I'll make roads. Is everywhere else building stuff? No, Masula isn't building anything. Land clearance. And I can't build anything else anywhere else, so let's go ahead and end the turn. Alrighty then. I think, as well as with, what I'm doing here, I'm also going to send, with what I'm doing against the Romans, I would also like to send a group of soldiers from Mediolanum up north to go capture this rebel territory, because it's good to control the Alps. That's like, well, it's such a good defensive position, and there are so many areas where you can just block it off and make it really difficult for people to invade, so the Alps are a good spot to have. Construction report. Alright. Do I want a practice range here? Do I want a blacksmith? The roads would be a good idea. You see, before I build all this stuff, I got to have my basics, my foundation laid down, which is roads and land clearance and farming and stuff. It's necessary for controlling an empire. Let's see, what can I build here? Here I just want to up that process, because this will be more of a recruitment hub than a town to me for right now. Batavium, Numantia. Going to go ahead and build a market here. Let's see if there's stuff that I can build somewhere else before I start building shrines. Martius. Roads. There we go. Everything covered. And we'll move on. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and end turn. I don't need you. Boop. He's gone. End of turn report. Good. Coming of age. Luco. In Numantia. Huh. You know, I might just send him to... Do we have anybody here? Nope. I'm going to send him to Narbo Martius. See if I can sap some more money out of that settlement. Maybe he can... The Spanish mercenaries are good troops. They're... As far as mercenaries go, they're good to have on your side. So I'm going to recruit some of those. And put down a watchtower. I like to know what's going on in my lands. Construction report. Alicia. Taverns are always good. I will have to work on those other settlements next turn. Soldiers being recruited. Diplomatic information. And Carthage is not doing too well. Hopefully they can recover from that, because I like Carthage. Carthage is cool. And I don't have any problems with them. You know, with Arretium, I might want to bring the tax rate down so I can actually get people flowing into it, because I need a suitable amount of people to be able to recruit there. Let's keep looking around with these dudes. Actually, I think the settlement Ayuvavum is in this pass. I'll just go around. Yes, they've... Oh, Alicia. They're going for the headshot. Alright, first let's just see what forces lie here. It's a lot of town watch. Amulus Julius. Can I recruit any mercenaries here? I need cavalry. Cavalry is good. Put them back in the city. End of turn report. Town grows. Batavium. We will build a High King's Hall there after this is done. If we have the money. Town expands. Narbo Martius. We'll also build something there when we have the money. You know, recruitment, diplomatic information. Oh, and yeah, the Romans are going to town on the Greeks now. I don't think that in this Let's Play the Romans are going to do too well. That's just my personal opinion. Let's check out what's going on in Alesia right now. Cynfawr. Oh, he's got chariots. But the bulk of his army is composed of warband and peasants, so all I need to do there is encourage a mass rout, which won't... Why is he facing the wrong way? What is he... He's yelling at the trees with his with his sword. Ah, silly Cynfawr. Silly British person screaming at the trees. Oh, goodness. Anyways, yeah, I have... As far as my military goes, I have 2 units of the most elite cavalry you can pretty much get. Warband druids, which are scary, and dogs, which are scary. So I think I'll be able to create a mass rout there, forcing them away. It'll be a fun battle to watch, though. It will. Did I move these guys this turn? Nope, I didn't. Oh, goodness. I can't go. Ah. You know what? I'm just gonna go down here and try this pass. I feel stupid now. Let's go ahead and end turn. That's odd. They decided not to... Oh, I think they might be sieging us out here. No, they have siege equipment. They're going to attack me. And hopefully I can defend the last man. Bring honor in death to my peeps. Let's see. I'm going to build a shrine to Isis here. That's good, and more soldiers in Mediolanium. Building up quite the force here. Will be good for taking a settlement. I'm also probably going to take a settlement here, Lugdunensis, when I'm done with this army. And Semabrivo. I'm not gonna... You know what? I'm going to build out an army in Massila to deal with that. Alright, I'm not gonna build up an army in Massila to deal with that, but... Maybe in Narbo Martius? What can we recruit here? Just warband and insufficient funds. But I will build up an army to take out that random barbarian group there. Because of course, the more cities I have, the more money I can get in, hopefully, and the better my country can be. And a happy little battle. I'm going to go ahead and fight this myself because I want to kill as much of the Romans as possible. And since I have the defensive, it'll be way easier for me to do that. Go ahead and fight this on battle map. Start deployment. Let's see, we've got this nice little fort here, and I'm gonna go ahead and tweak the graphics here. Yeah, see, I don't need shadows, really. Yeah, I don't really need shadows. And unit detail. I don't need high vegetation detail. I just want this game to run a little bit more smoothly. If you know what I mean. I don't want it to be all laggy for you guys. What is going on? Alright. And we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and return to game. Yeah, see, much faster now. Boop. There are my soldiers. being barbarians and all, and let's start battle. As we can see, the enemy army is composed of mostly Hastati and Town Watch, so I guess we're going to be fighting firemen again. And they're going to try to break down my gates with Town Watch, so maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to encourage a mass rout, but I doubt it. This is obviously a losing battle for me, but I just want to get rid of as many of them as possible. What's most likely going to happen is I'm going to hold them up at the doors here, and the general's going to charge in and completely ruin me. There he is, in his nice little cape and fancy armor and whatnot. Yeah. Alright. Now let's regain maturity and fight this battle. What I'm basically going to do here is, once they break through the gate, I'm going to mob them. And keep the battle in a narrow position there, so, like, narrow position, so that, well, the defense has a better chance. If I win this battle, I mean, I don't even know what I'm going to do if I win this battle. I'll do a flip. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this. And back to normal speed as they just about break down my gates. Once they get through here, I want to catch them in this narrow sort of alleyway, I guess. Metaphorically, of course. They've got the same idea. Just gonna charge forward here. As you can see, my men are far superior to firefighters, but they're going to have Hastati in here soon. See, they're already shaken. If I can rout... They're wavering. If I can rout them, I may be able to encourage the Hastati to rout. But of course the general will just charge in and end this, so... It will be good to get rid of as many of the enemy as possible. Oh, they're only shaken now. I could get them to rout. That is what I'm hoping. In my men, but then again, they're getting themselves surrounded as well. I'm just going to hope that my men stay strong and don't, you know, do that. Well, it's not like I was gonna win this battle anyways. And that's my general dead. Well, I killed 130 of their men, so basically a unit of watch. Yeah, so always fight the small battles. Because small battles are important. Spartacus did not create his rebellion through gigantic battles, he created it through small ones. Because the small ones are the important ones. Ah, Patavium? I would have sworn they'd go for Mediolanum, but it doesn't matter. And here's a big battle. This will be difficult. And they have druids as well. I will fight this battle too. Oh, and the British dude is facing the right way this time. Oh, goodness. Brave men are a city's strongest tower of defense. That principle is actually what I'm going to base this battle on. Don't always rely on your walls to protect you, because they're not going to. Especially in settlements like this, where the walls are definitely not a big deal. I mean, look at them. They're tiny. What we need to do is create layers upon layers of my soldiers to make it very difficult for them to break through. Especially here. The main goal is to protect the town square, so how we do that is we build up layers of troops. A layer there. And a layer there. This is way easier to do in Roman settlements and Greek settlements because the city and the buildings are way more packed together, so there's a lot more narrow spaces, but it can be done in a barbarian settlement. We're going to have these guys here in reserve. I'm going to have my cavalry placed here to do a charge in if the units fighting here are feeling weak, morale-wise, as well as this general, because I can risk him. I cannot risk this guy, though. Him being my faction leader. I'm going to place him here. I will also put the dogs in a group and put them here. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put them like this. They will charge in when the units are just about to rout. I want my druids here. And they will begin chanting, or whatever they do, when the units are close enough. I really want to encourage rout here. I don't necessarily want to outfight them. I just want to outlast them. And that is basically what I do with defense in these situations. Always, it's the placement of your units that is the most important part of defending a city. How well they fight plays in, but it's the placement that matters. It's the placement that decides a battle. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this. While we wait, quick fact, the actual civilization of the Gauls, there are barely any ancestors of the Gallic civilization and people still alive today. Since they were pretty much wiped out by the Romans, the only ancestors of the Gallic people are the Basque, which are people in between France and Spain that the Romans just kind of overlooked, and all civilizations have just kind of overlooked as they've passed through that area. They have their own language, they have their own culture, style of food, everything. Gonna go ahead and put it to normal game speed. Just as the surviving ancestors of the Britanians are the Scottish and Irish, the Basque are the surviving ancestors of the Gaul, and they really have very little left. It's interesting how different they are from, normal people. Well, I wouldn't say normal people because that's a little stereotypical, but the rest of the world. And all the similarities you might find to, say, Scottish and Irish. And the Druids have broken into the city, as well as the warband. I'm hoping that I can take them out, you know, quickly. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're just standing outside my doors. They're probably waiting for this one to break. But soon they will come in contact with my warband. Oh, and one more thing. In sieges like this, where you're layering your units, always put these units at guard mode, as well as this guy, but not the cavalry. You need to have units that are built for holding, and units that are built for chasing down the routing enemy, which I have, and units for scaring the enemy away. There's 3 steps to this. You hold them down, freak them out, and kill them while they're running away. That's how you encourage mass rout. And I have units specialized for all of those things. And the first units are meeting up with my men. Sorry to build up the suspense and leave you hanging there, guys, but I'm going to have to stop the video here. If you like the series and like the video, please leave a like and comment or subscribe or whatever you'd like to do. And I'll see you next time I make a video. Bye-bye.